talk about some of the maps you guys are showing here?
Yeah, we have 4 battlegrounds that we're showing. They all have various mechanics that make them different and make you choose different talents and play them very distinctly. Our first one we can talk about is Dragonshire, which is a 3-lane map. And at the top and bottom lanes, we have these 2 shrines. And if you capture both of them, there's a dragon statue in the center. And you can take control of that statue. It comes to life. It roars. It breathes fire. It just wrecks house. And for a certain amount of time, you can just push as hard as you can with this huge hit point dragon at your disposal. Another map we have is Blackheart's Bay, which is a really cool battleground that focuses around the treasure mechanic. Across the map, there are all these minions who are holding gold coins, and as you kill them, you acquire the coins. There's chests that randomly appear where more coins can drop. The whole goal is, in the center of the map, is this pirate lord, Blackheart. And when you turn in the gold and you pay his bounty, he will turn his cannons upon your foes, and he'll just destroy their bases. You can literally win the whole battleground just by turning in coins. So you'll see people collecting coins, and I'll see one hero who's got 8 and be like, oh, you're getting kind of piggy over there, and you'll start just hunting each other down because you're all treasure goblins. And when you catch each other, and especially at the turn-in point, some really crazy battles go down. People are getting taken out. There's coins flying everywhere. Everyone wants to pay that tribute and really get that map advantage. Other maps that were a lot of fun are the Cursed Hollow, which is a map that focuses around a tribute mechanic. So as you progress, I think around the 2-minute mark, a tribute is spawned upon the map. And what that tribute does, when you collect 3 of them, it will curse the enemy team. The enemy team's minions will drop to 1 hit point. Very, very easy to kill. The bases stop attacking. So basically, the team that's been cursed really has to fight back this severe disadvantage they have against a team who's paid the tribute to the Raven Lord, and they're pushing as hard as they can, and you really have to keep them at bay, and it really changes the way that game plays. Finally, we have the Haunted Mines, which is kind of like having a raid at the bottom of underground in this mine, where above ground you're fighting, and eventually the mine shafts open up, and when you go down there, it becomes a skull collection race. There's all these undead minions down there. You start killing them, you take their skulls. Whoever acquires the most skulls is going to have a big advantage, because in the mine there's this big grave golem. When you kill him and you get, a big bounty of skulls and the whole mine is cleared out, they're going to tally up the skulls. Whichever team has more skulls, they're going to have the bigger grave golem. He's going to rise out of the ground, and both teams' grave golems will go down a lane unimpaired by the minions and stuff. They'll just head to the bases, and whoever has the bigger one has a bigger advantage. So you have to decide, are we going to push with our golem, or are we going to defend against theirs? And it really creates this very, very cool dynamic where you have to make these decisions. You have to use the battleground mechanics to change the tide of the game. And each map makes you play differently. Sometimes people are grouping up. Sometimes they're all spread out going after these different objectives. And it's very, very interesting. It ties into the talents awesome. The shared experience is extremely helpful as you're shifting around, going for these different goals. It's a ton of fun.
What do you feel the challenges are in entering the MOBA space, which is very crowded today?
There's a lot of challenges, and I think we're approaching it from a standpoint of, let's make a great game. Let's make a game where it's very, very easy to get into. It's intuitive. You feel like the decisions you're making aren't wrong. You're just like, hey, I want to kill that guy. Oh, cool. I get rewarded for just doing what I think I should be doing. There's a lot of intuition and a lot of exploration we're encouraging players to do, especially with the battleground mechanics, where we're saying like, hey, we want you to shift your attention over here and do this, and the team as a whole is grouping up and doing it. It's not about individual players carrying everybody or being central themes to the map's success. It's about, as a team, going for these goals, being collaborative, being oriented towards, let's just achieve this together, let's do this.